Welcome to my lecture on Android Studio. First, we have to open Start menu and go to All Programs. So there you can find out Android Studio and then click on that icon. Then now Android Studio will be open. So this is already installed in this Android Studio is already installed in this computer. That's why it is opening. But if you want to install Android Studio, then you have to open developer.android.com/studio. Okay, or there I repeat, developer.android.com/studio. Okay, or there you can find out the download link. Okay, you can click on this, and it is good if you use a 64-bit as well as 16 GB RAM. Okay. If you have SSD, then it is further good. Okay. So now you can download it and you can double click on the exe so that Android will be installed. And when you open Android Studio, Android Studio is an IDE. It will take some time. It will take some time because it has to do a lot of things in the background. That's why it will take some time. And so this is already existing Android Studio, and here already one small activity or app is created. So that's why the background it is showing like that. And of course, there will be tips from Android Studio of the day. And then, okay, if you want, you can go for next tip or previous tip, whatever you want, you can do. You can close, no problem. Generally, there will be updates from Android Studio. Okay, if you click on update, then it will be updated. Okay, you just click on that link, that's it, it will take care. Okay, and okay, here in Android Studio, we see so many things, so many things. Okay, so for suppose here we are. For suppose we click on app, it is showing all the project related contents. Okay, there will be a manifest file, there will be Java files, okay, and there will be resources, and in those resources, drawable, layout, map, and values. Okay, furthermore, resources will be there. Basic, these are the resources, and Gradle scripts. Gradle is a build system. Gradle is a build system. Build system is nothing but I can tell like this. Basics I can tell like this, simply to understand. Generally, when you are creating a project, there will be multiple files, and all those files should be in one order, in one structure. Okay, so all those things will be taken care by Gradle, and it takes care about the entire project structure, and to maintain all the files in the form of a project, we will be using Gradle script. Okay, of course, you need not worry about Gradle script. Android Studio will do the job for you. Okay, it's just a matter of clicks. Okay, of course, if you know, if you keep on working in Android Studio, then you should be knowing some of the points in Gradle script as a beginner. Okay, yeah, no need to worry about what is this Gradle script. Okay, and of course, see, these are all the files, and we have one activity within this, one activity. Okay, so main activity. Okay, so main activity has two files, main activity.java as well as activity_main.xml. Okay, this is Java. Okay, and this is XML. Of course, where is XML? It is not displaying. So the point here is we are in design view. We are in design view. Okay. If you want to see the XML content, then you have to click on text. So the text view will be displayed. That's nothing but the XML file, and we have the view group or layout. That's nothing but here the latest Android versions. They came up with a new layout, constraint layout. Okay, within that constraint layout, one small text view is placed. Text view is placed. Okay, that is text, and if you click on design, okay, so see it is coming showing very small, very little. What you can do, you can just minimize it. Okay, minimized. This one also can be minimized. Okay, this can also be minimized. Now, okay, so and here we have design as well as text. Design as well as text. Okay, and here if you click on plus further, you can see clearly what is this. Okay. So this is one text view. If you click on that, you can view attributes. I just minimized it. You can expand it. So these are all the attributes for hello world. Okay, you can specify the ID for the hello world and some other attributes like layout width, layout height, its visibility, its text. Or suppose I will give the text as welcome to Android program. Welcome to Android program. Okay, immediately it will be reflected over here. And the main important beauty of ID is no need to execute this program. But I mean, even before the execution of the program or project, you can see how the UI looks like. That is the advantage of IDEs. Okay, this is Android Studio is one of the IDEs. Okay, this is the IDE for Android application development. Of course, okay, of course. There are so many IDs for Java, one ID, for .NET, another ID, like that. In all the IDs, they will be using this feature. That's nothing but the UI will be displayed even before the execution of the project or program. Okay, and you can use some of the emulator features over here. Okay, these are the emulator features. Okay, so first let us execute this project. How to execute this project? Okay, run the app, and see here we are running app, and we are running in this emulator Pixel 2 API with API level 26. Okay, click on it. It will take some time, and it will show in the status bar. At the down, you can see executing tasks. It is executing. Okay, my application 3 is the name of that project, and then right now Gradle build is running. That is a status. Okay, you have to look at that status. Of course, we have different toolbars also. So here is Android emulator, and it looks like a normal phone, a normal smartphone, but it is simulated. It is simulated. Almost all the features are available in this emulator. It will take some time. You have to wait. Don't click any other thing until it opens the app. What you try to execute until it opens that app, you have to wait. Don't click any other option within Android Studio. Okay, unnecessarily it will create a lot of panic. Okay. See here, this is a constraint layout. This is constraint layout. See here. Okay. So this is a new approach used in Android applications. Okay, see here, Gradle build finished in 1 minute. It took 1 minute 15 seconds. 1 minute 15 seconds to build Gradle. Okay, now see here, waiting for the target device to come online. Now, right now we are loading. We are preparing. It is preparing the smart. Okay, now the smartphone is ready. What it has to do? Now it has to install the APK. See here, install. What is that? It is installing. Then launching. It has shown like launching. Now it is launched. So the app is launched. Okay, welcome to Android programming. Okay, see here, so install successful, finished in 4 seconds. There's nothing but it is about telling about executing. Okay, it is not about loading the emulator. Okay, so for loading the emulator, it has taken some time. Okay, fine, and you have so many options here. You can power up this emulator. You can increase the volume for this emulator. Okay, and decrease, and you can rotate. Okay, however you want, and you can check how your app looks like, how your UI looks like by rotating over here. Okay, so again I'm rotating back. Okay, it is auto adjusted. If your laptop is having a camera, then you may use that camera. Otherwise, you can take a screenshot. You can zoom. Okay, and then so many other options. So these are the 3 options: back button and a recent button, all those things. Okay, so this is recent button. This is back button. Okay, and you can do all the things. What, how the user interacts with the smartphone, Android smartphone. Here is the app. Okay, if I double click on that, if you tap on that, that app will be executed. Okay, so right now no more apps are running. So you can execute some other apps also, no problem. Okay, for suppose Chrome. Okay, now it is coming. Welcome to Chrome, and we have to set that. Okay, going for recents. Now it will show both. Now I will select one of the apps. 2 apps are running, one of the apps. So that is a use of emulator. You can minimize that. Not only one emulator, 2, 3, 4 emulators also you can run some at the same time. But you have to check your computer's configuration. Okay. So, okay. And let us look at Android Studio. Here is the menu bar. Okay. Most of us might be familiar with these things like file, edit, view. So those will be there for almost all the softwares. Okay. Of course, the options there will be some change in the options, and you will come to know about those options after you experience, after you code, after you start using Android Studio for a while. Okay, and there will be a navigation bar. Right now we are in activity underscore main.xml. Where is that? It is under layout. Where is layout? It is under res. Where is res? It is under main. Where is main? It is under src. Where is src? It is under app. Where is app? It is under my application. That's what the path, the navigation path. Okay. And right now app is already it is still running. Okay, if you want to re-execute, restart, then you can click on this. And another one is you can stop. Click on that. It will be stopped. Okay, fine. It will be there. Emulator will be there. So it will not load every time when you execute the project. It will be loaded for the first time of execution of your project, and it will be there until you close the code. Okay, and okay, so let us look at this Android Studio. So first, let us look at the project structure, and this picture. This is a screenshot which I took from developer.android.com. Here, it shows all. It is showing the project. It is showing the project files. So the application name, all the manifests will be here, all the Java files will be here, all the resources will be there, and the grid exports, right? Not only they have explained over here, manifest, Android manifest.xml, Java, all the Java source code files. And of course, within a project, there can be multiple modules. There can be multiple modules. That is a little bit advanced concept. No need to worry about that particular thing. Okay, those modules are like for your app only, there can be multiple modules. Okay, for every module there will be a separate manifest Java and resources folders, and there can be library modules. There can be Google App Engine modules. These are all some advanced concepts which we will come across them in the later sessions. Okay, so that is about the structure. And then when you look at the software, okay, what is the first one? So here is one bar. Okay, that is the toolbar. Okay, we know most of the applications, Windows applications will have this toolbar. Okay, so many tools will be there, so many options will be there, and if you click on one option, it will perform an action for us. Okay, related to that particular software or application. And then the second one is navigation bar. That is what, in which file you are. Okay, so let us go to Android Studio. Let me decrease. Let me zoom out this. I'm going to project. See here, there are different windows here. Resource manager. Okay, so this is used to manage the resources. What are the resources? Drawable resource, color resource, layout resource, map resource. So all those things can be managed over here. Resource manager. Okay, then layout captures, then the structure. Okay, you can minimize, for suppose resource manager is minimized. There is no structure, and then some favorites. Till now we haven't taken any favorites, and like that. So if you look at projects, remind things you can minimize projects. Okay, within this project there can be multiple modules. Okay, right now we are having only one module. Okay, this is one thing. Another one is here. See log. You can see the log. Log in the sense whatever operation our app is doing, that will be noted in the log files. Is it text file? Is it text file? That's it. Okay. So everything, the date, the time, and the operation, everything will be noted down in this log. Okay. And there can be a terminal also. You can execute commands over here. You can execute commands. Still, I mean, if you are familiar with this Android Studio, then we will be using all these things. And the build. Okay, so Gradle will take care about this build. Okay, Gradle will first we have to load the build, and of course we have to configure the build and calculate task graph, run task. Okay, so record just class YouTube okay. So these are all the build tools. Okay, these are all maintained by Gradle. It will be taken care by Gradle. It will be done automatically. Okay, that is about building and profiling. So these are all some of the advanced concepts. These are all some of the advanced concepts. As a beginner, no need to worry about all these things, but we should know there is a profiler, there is a build, terminal. Of course, there will be something like to do what to be done, to do, and log, as well as when you execute. Suppose when you execute a Java program, okay, within the command prompt, it will show some information that similar to that. Some information will be displayed over here. Okay, this will be coming from runtime environment. This will be coming from runtime. Okay, so and the last one is status bar. Okay, those things are displayed over here. First one, what is the first one? Toolbar. What is the second one? Navigation bar. What is the third one? It is editor window. This is a editor window. Okay, here we can edit something. And fourth one, okay, tool window bar. These are all different tools available. Okay, and if you look at the fifth one, tool. These are all the tool windows. Okay, for every tool, one small window will come. Okay, and then status bar. And last one is status bar. Here the status will be displayed. Okay, so that is about Android Studio. Okay, now, so generally what happens, we write the source code. Along with the source code, there will be some resource files, and there will be some advanced files like AIDL. It is Android interface definition language files. Okay, some advanced concepts. It is used for IPC, inter-process communication. No need to worry about that. So generally we develop this, we create this, that will be compiled by compilers. And of course, there will be some other dependencies like libraries, ARR files, JAR libraries. These are all libraries. Okay, those will be used, and all together will be compiled, and it will create a text file. Okay, and the compiled resources it will take, and it will create an APK. It will create an APK by using APK manager. And all these things, that compilation, that text file, that compile resources, and debug or release key store, all these things will be managed by Gradle. Managed by Gradle and Android. Okay. So those are the tasks which are going on in the background. Generally, while using Android Studio, we may not understand all these things. We may not, we will not see all these things. Okay, it will be running in the background, but we should know. Still, so many things are going on, but these are the basics which we have to know. Okay, coming back to our Android Studio. Okay, I'm just minimizing all this. Okay, I do one thing. Let me close this project. We have to close this project, otherwise it will be open, and when you open that particular project next time, when you open Android Studio next time, the same project will be opened automatically. Okay, it should not be like that. When you are leaving the system, better to close the project. Okay, now let us create a new project in Android Studio. How to create a new project in Android Studio? So you have to open Android Studio, you have to install Android Studio first. And of course, if you want to install Android Studio, there should be Java present. Java should be present before Android Studio. So make sure that Java is present in your system. Then come to Android Studio and install the Android Studio. Then comes, if you open Android Studio, it will show like this, a small window. And now you click on Start a new Android Studio project. Okay. Now, here is a widget. I mean, some steps we have to. It will. There's a process we have to follow. A few steps over here. Okay, in the first step, so we are creating a project. For which device you are creating a project? For phone or tablet, wearable OS, TV, Android Auto. That's nothing but for cars or bus, van, okay, for automobiles, and IoT. So for which device you are creating an project, that one you have to select over here. So right now we are selecting phone and tablet. And whenever you create any project, there should be an activity. Of course, sometimes there will not be any activity also. Okay, it depends. So you can create a project without any activity. Otherwise, you can take a basic activity. Otherwise, you can take empty activity. Or so many other options are there. For suppose if you want map, then Google Maps activity. If you want to go through login, then login activity, scrolling, tab, and C++ related things also. Okay. Right now, let us select empty activity and click on next. Now you have to give the name of the project. Okay. Let me give the name as my app. Okay, and you have to choose the package name also. Generally, this package name will be similar to the domain name of your company's website. Okay, that's and for suppose it will be like this, google.com. If it is like this, google.com, then you are supposed to write com.google, means the package. Generally, they follows like that. And the location in your computer, if you want to change, you can change it, but better to keep as it is, no problem. Then the language, not only Java, there is one more language for Android, that's Kotlin. So make sure that you are selecting Java. Okay, if you know Kotlin, then it is okay. And then the API level. Okay, here it is showing a small message saying that almost 100% of devices can run this app which you are going to create, because you are creating that one for ice cream sandwich. Okay, with API level 50. But suppose if you select Android, queue, then only few devices can able to run your app. That's nothing but 8.2%. Okay, you have to check that. Okay, so you may be interested in new feature. Okay, but you have to check how many devices are compatible with your new feature related app. Okay, you have to check that. Okay, so let us check the basic one, ice cream sandwich. Okay, almost all the devices will support this. Then go for finish. Okay, so now the project will be created. See here in the background, it is creating the project. A build is running. Build. Who will do this? Gradle will do this. Gradle will do this. We will write. We have to write a script in Gradle. Okay, it will execute that Gradle and it will do the job, like how to create the project, what file should be there, what should be the name of the file, and what should be the extension, where to be placed. All those things you have to specify, but everything is automated over here. Okay, so right now we can minimize this. So initially it will create one activity. Okay, that activity is here. The name what we have taken is main activity. So main activity dot Java and activity underscore main dot XML. That's nothing but this is the first activity when you run your project or app. But this activity will come. That's why main activity. Okay, and if you look at manifest, Android manifest.xml, this is also an XML file. Okay, so there will be a manifest node and then application node. Okay, within that application, here right now we have only one activity. So that one activity related information is given here in intent center. And of course, its action is main and its category is launch. That's nothing but this is the first activity which should be executed when the app starts its execution. Okay, and when you look at the class activity class, okay, it is extending app compact activity. There's nothing but app compact activity is subclass for activity class. For that subclass, you are creating one more subclass, so your main activity also will become an activity. Okay, and then set content view in on create callback is referring r.layout. What is r? R is within that. What is there? Resource type layout. Layout is resource type. Within that, what is there? Activity underscore main.xml. Okay, we will not mention .xml here. Okay, because R is a class and those are all members of that particular class. So no need to mention the name of the extension for that particular file. Okay, and here is the XML file, and we do one thing. We do one thing. That is nothing but just drag and drop one button. Drag and drop one button. Okay, and execute. Let us see the execution. And of course, already the emulator is, all the settings for emulator is given. Okay, and you have to look at the status here at the bottom. Gradle build is running right now. Gradle build is running. Okay, so already emulator is started. That's why now no need to load the emulator. Directly Gradle build and then install. Okay, see here the button is a little bit down. Okay, and a little bit right side, but here it is coming at the top. When you click on that button, nothing is happening. So what to do? Okay, now, so for suppose that I want to place the button in this place, okay, just drag and okay, here also, just click, now drag, and here also, just click, and okay, this is sometimes some of the controls may not be visible. in order to see everything properly, we will use this view. Okay, and click here. You can anchor to this hello world. Based on that, that button will be displayed. Otherwise, you can anchor to the parent. However you want, you can do it. Okay, let us re-execute the app. Now again, the Gradle build is running, and afterwards it has to install and then execute. Okay, now it is installed and it is executing. See here, the button in the middle, the position, exact position. That is what constraint layout. Constraint layout. You can use constraint layout. Okay, this is the advanced layout, which Android Studio is providing to us. Android operating system. Those people are providing to us. Okay. Now the other one is when you click on the button, nothing is happening. So let us concentrate on that. Okay. I'm selecting button. All the attributes of the button will come out here. The ID of the button is button. If you want to change, you can change. So suppose I will give btn underscore click to give the relevant name. Btn represents it is a button. Click represents or their user will click. Some notation there should be. Simply don't give some XYZ to as IDs to the controls or to the components. Okay, and now in button we have an event that's nothing but on click. So when the user clicks on this, okay, which method has to be executed, and the other one is text. That initial text which should be displayed on the button. Okay, so I will simply write click on me. Okay. See, click on me has come. Okay, and now some method name you are supposed to write over here. Where should be the method? It will not be in the XML file. It will not be in the XML file. See here in button, whatever we have taken, everything has come in this XML automatically. So and text has changed to click on me. It is changed. Okay, and the ID is changed to btn underscore play. And there is a text view already. There is a text view. Okay, under constraint layout. So constraint layout is a view group. Under that view group, there are two views. One is text view, and the one is okay. So now the thing is, we have to take care of what to be executed when the user clicks on the button. So we come to Java. See here, main activity.java. We are coming to that program. This is also related to the same activity, right? So we have to write a public void method. Public void method. You give any name. Okay, I will give like this. Click on me method. Click on me method, and it has to take a view object as argument. So view. Okay, any name you can give. For suppose I am giving B. Okay, right. And see here, we are using view, and we haven't imported that view. What is imported? App compact activity. Okay, so okay, it is showing like this. Alt enter. Let us press Alt enter. When I pressed Alt enter, automatically import Android.view.view is imported. Means Android view is imported. Okay, Android.view is a package name. Capital V view is the class name. Okay, so that is the advantage of using Android Studio. Okay, so now okay, this will be executed. This will be executed when the button is clicked. Okay, so we have already one more widget or component within our activity. That's nothing but text view, and its ID is text view. Okay. So we have a method here. That's nothing but get, and it will show all the methods which starts with get, and it's okay. So all these methods can be called over here. Okay, we can get the element from the XML into our Java file by using a method. Okay, so I'm searching for that method. I think it is find. Let us see. Find, yeah, find view by ID. Find view by ID. We have to pass the ID. That's it. Okay. Now, what is the ID? Again, from R we can get those IDs. R.id. R.id. Okay, we have button as well as text view, right? Text view. Okay, text view is the name of the ID, right? Then we got the element. We got the view. In fact, we got the view. Okay. So let us do like this. It is a text view object. Text view object. So I'm taking text view object reference is equals to. Okay, it will give a view object. I have to typecast into text view. So I'm going for text view. Okay. And it is showing like this. Press Alt and Enter. That the text view will be imported. Yeah, here it is. It is imported. Okay. So now we got the reference for the text view into the Java file. Now I will write like this: tv dot. We have some set methods and get methods, Java concepts, right? Set text. Okay, I will change the text. For suppose, hey, you clicked on button. Okay, simply some text. Okay, let us execute our project once again. Okay, now it is installing. So you have to view the emulator. Click me. It's not working. We will see that. Okay, so we do like this. Let us check the ID of the text view. It is text view. Okay, we will get the view by ID, and we will set the text. Okay. Anyhow, we have one more option. There's nothing but there is a concept called toast. And within that there is a method called make text. And here in Android Studio, it is showing the arguments what to be passed. The context object, one. See here the second one, the text and the duration. How much duration it has to be visible. Okay, so going for this, and here we have get context application context. We have to pass on context object, comma, and the information what you want to display. Okay, you on button, and then the last one, for suppose the duration is okay. Now we have to call. Generally, it will be visible. Otherwise, it won't be visible. We'll make a text, but it will not be displayed. To display that one, we have to call. Okay. It is showing one error or and the duration and the text is automatically given by Android Studio. We didn't write that. Let us try with that. We will see. So Gradle build is running, installing, launching the activity. Click on me. I think because of this 30 error, okay, it is not showing that one also. We will see why it is not working. Okay. So the right 30. Must be okay. So let us write toast dot length underscore long is equals to 30. Okay, so it is a variable. There's nothing but whether it should be long duration or short duration. That's it. Now it will work. Stopping the previous execution and again I'm executing. Okay. Yes, click on me. Okay, the problem here is we have to write the name of the method here. I didn't write that. Okay, the name of the method is click. So now it should work. We are installing, launching the activity. Activity is launched. I open the emulator now. Click on. See here. Here you clicked on the button. It has come because the method is executed. And I don't know whether you observed or not. A toast is also displayed. Click on me. See, this is the toast. Hey, clicked on. It is a long duration. That's why it has come a little bit long. Okay. If you want, you can change to short also. Okay. So that is one more variable in the toast class. Okay. So let us re-execute the same code. And we are not changing the text view text. That's why from hello world it will change to hey you clicked on me. Afterwards it will be like that. Okay, if you change then that text will be changed, otherwise it won't be. Okay, so I will click on the button, hey you clicked on me, and hey it is very short, the toast is very short. Okay, vanished. Okay, that is toast, right? So that is about creating one activity in Android Studio, creating a small project in Android Studio and executing it in emulator. Okay, and you can close this emulator by simply clicking on this. Okay, and one more thing, that is nothing but, okay, let us okay, we haven't stopped it, and so many other options are also present here. That AVD manager. One more thing is AVD manager. So what is AVD? AVD refers to Android virtual device. Okay, Android virtual device. Okay, so there is one AVD already, it is present. That's why when I execute the project, directly it executed. Okay, we do one thing. Let's delete this AVD. Yes. No AVD right now. No AVD. I close this. Right now, I will start. See here, app and no devices. So it will show in which device that you want the execution. So I'm telling no devices. I mean, it is showing no devices because no AVD. So when I run, okay, see here, no target device, no target device. So what you have to do? You have to create a virtual device by clicking on AVD Manager. Create virtual device. Okay, for what? TV, phone, wearable or tablet, whatever you want. Okay, so I'm going for phone. Okay, so there are different varieties of phones available over here. Okay. Okay, let us select Pixel 3. Pixel 3. Okay, and if you want to create a new hardware profile for simulator, you can do it. Otherwise, you can import some hardware profiles. Now, the Pixel 3 is like this: 1080 resolution, and this is 5.46, and this is 2160 pixels, and the size is large, and the ratio is long. Density is 440 dpi. Okay, so we are taking that next, and the next one is the Android version. So Oreo is a version. Okay, if you want, you can go for others, but that is not present in this system. It should be downloaded, and then it has to download that operating system, and then it has to install that. That's why it is showing download. Oreo is already present. Oreo is already present. So your system should be connected with the internet. Then only the download and the updates and all the background things and all the maintenance will be done very easily without your notice. I mean, it will show this is happening, that is happening, but it will do everything automatically. Sometimes it will ask for users permission. Okay. So let me keep. So it will take some time for downloading. That's why let me keep Oreo and clicking on next. And see, you can give a name. For suppose Michael phone device. Okay, some name. Okay, Pixel 3 is Oreo, and basic when you start it will be in bold, right? And whatever other advanced settings you want, you can use. You can change. Okay, now it is creating an Android virtual device. Okay, so you can execute that Android virtual device on launch. Okay, and let us do one thing. Let us click on run. What will happen when you click on run? It will try to run. Okay, you can see here waiting for target device to come. That's nothing but virtual devices. We set one a virtual device. Okay, and that is not loaded. That's why it is waiting for target device to come online. Okay, it is Pixel, Google Pixel simulator. It is. That's why it is starting like that. Okay. And in this present emulator, there are two errors. It's trying to create some voice related ADC, and some voice related things are not, those will not work in this emulator. Voice, only voice. Remaining things it will work. Okay. See, generally it takes some time. You better wait. Okay. And that Gradle related window is here. Okay. For this mic app. We should know that Gradle and how to script using Gradle. Then only you have to open this. Otherwise, better not to open this. Okay, it's taking still more time. Yeah, so it is starting Android. Operating system has to be started, and then app has to be installed. After that, it should be executed. Now we are clicking. It is one button and one text view. One button and one text view. In the text view, it is hello world. When you click on the button, the text view has changed it to hey, you clicked on button, and there was one toast. If you click once again on the button, the toast will be displayed. Hey, you clicked on button. Okay, so that is about Android Studio, that emulator, and one basic small project execution in Android. Okay, and you can click on this to stop the app. Stop the app. See here, it's gone in the emulator. It's gone in the emulator. And then if you click on this, is related to power. So power will be so shut down. But emulator will be still there. You have to close that one. This one. Okay, it will say with the state of the particular emulator, and then it will be closed. Afterwards, what you have to do is you have to close all the open files. Close this XML, Android manifest.xml, Java file, and this design view of the activity. Okay, and there are so many other options. For suppose here, this is called blueprint, and this is called design. We are seeing blueprint, design plus blueprint. If you want only design, you can go for only design. If you want only blueprint, you can go for blueprint. Okay, whichever is good for you, that can be used. Okay, and then so different other options are also present, and those will be explained in the next video. Okay, so we have to close all the files, but project is not closed. Okay, so come here, see. Suppose if I open main activity.java, see the navigation is showing that path, main activity. If I select in layout activity underscore main.xml, now it is showing that one, layout. Okay. So let me close this too. Project is not yet closed. Okay, you can right click on the project and you can find out whether there is any option to close the project. See, there is an option for run as well as debug. Okay, there you can test also by using Android Studio. Another one is there is a GitHub module also within this Android Studio. Okay, so all those features we will try in the coming videos. Okay, now let us close the project. You have to close the project. So when you start Android Studio, it should be open like this. Then you select just the recent projects. These are all the recent projects. Okay, if you want to start a project, then you can click on the start project. Okay, afterwards you can close this. Okay.